Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you. And welcome back to the Beta Plan, playing as Denmark in Civilization V. So I waited for my watchers to respond and see what they said I should do. Should I indeed build the Hanging Gardens, or should I go for catapults? After all, we have tacked a bit up. And nobody responded to the fact of what I should study on next. Oh well, guess I'm just going to have to do this by myself. No problem, I've done that before. But looking around the map, there is actually one civilization that could take away the Hanging Gardens. Solomon of the Ottomans has tradition too. And see, I'm going currently for a very low amount of empire build. I am going to go and continue actually with the Hanging Gardens. 6 food is going to be significantly being able to increase the size of Copenhagen, and the tiles here, well, they really need, they're going to be 2 food things, which is going to make the city decently sized, but they're not going to give me a lot of things else. Yeah, I have the feeling that this is a good idea. I don't know. Also, with the catapults, Carthago lies in a really shitty position to take. I can put them here, and then they would start an attacking, and I do want Carthago, but are my warriors going to be able to take that in? I do not know. We are definitely going to get, after the water mildew, the settlers. We need a 3rd and 4th city. I want to get those. But for now, we're going to continue. And let's see what we can do. A religion has been founded. Oh, I'm slightly behind it. Catholicism has been built by Honolulu, which isn't too surprising as they have Stonehenge. Alright. But what we also need to do is find bloody England. Where does England lie? I do not know. Oh, could have gone for here, but I think we're a little bit too much up in the north. Though Japan and Ottomans were here. Like, how did you get through here, I wonder? As we almost have connected our road here, which is also quite good. Yeah, there's no way... Oh, wait. This is a non-ocean tile, but... perhaps I can go through here. Indonesia has founded Hinduism. Alright. That is just a little too early for my liking. I hope I can still take the things I want for my religion. Oh! Frick. I turned up to the wrong side. What do I want? Probably gonna start on farms. I could get for an extra wine, but... oh, this hasn't been developed yet. Jeez. We should do that. Already Reformation belief has been added, and Solomon has completed Parthenon. Yes, then we can definitely take away the Hanging Gardens. As we complete tradition. Get +1 gold and -1 happiness for every 2 citizens in the capital. And that is why the Hanging Gardens is also really good. You want your capital to be like tremendously in size for tradition to really work. How the heck did you already add in the Reformation beliefs? By the way, why do we not have a religion? Next chance at a great prophet. Oh dear. That is unfortunate. This could be detrimental for us. I hope they haven't taken all the good stuff away yet. Finding religion early can really help you out a lot, and I'm now just building philosophy. Woof! A city connection has been established. Alright, and we found a way into the south. Alright. And then we'll talk immediately then with Venetia.
Baguio.
Baguio, indeed.
Muscle.
Thank you so much. Your nutmeg for my wine. So we have a trade connection here, and I don't know if that's also happening with my watchers, but always the road seems to be... when it connects, it seems to not connect very properly in the first tiles. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're gonna go just and build some farms. There it is. You see, for some reason I first have to walk over it for some reason. Public Declaration of Songhai. Riga. The one city we only protected alone for a while. Polynesia. Over here. Alright. Alright, we have found Belgrade. Not England though. It's not England. Oh, I can still move. Okay. Okay, sorry. There we go. Peace treaty, 8 gold a turn, and cacao. I will accept this.
Bal.
That is a good enough peace deal for me for a while. And that means I will not go for catapults.
There is only one good, knowledge. And one evil, ignorance.
Oh, it's not so strange that Polynesia's here. They have Tonga over here. What am I saying? Wow. Am I the only one that does not have a single continent for my own? I have the feeling that is the case.
Yeah.
We'll accept that for now, and we'll, Mausoleum of Lycanossus. We don't care. We have nothing to do with... And there is our great prophet. That took longer than I wanted. So we are going to find a religion. And Catholicism and Hinduism has been taken. So what symbol are we going to take? We are the Danes, right? So nothing really Viking-like here. A steering wheel? Yeah, it's a steering wheel. So what is still left? Oh. Poopy. Cathedrals are still left. That is amazing to me. As is our monasteries with Bluff-Tooth faith and Bluff-Tooth culture, but with more from wine and incense, and most of our cities are going to have wine or incense. At least up from our first cities. I do like cathedrals also because they give happiness, but normally I like pagodas. Pagodas are like my main thing to go to. Founders believe. City-states, people primacy, I don't know. I don't think we are going to be a city-state culture. Build some culture for every 5 followers in this religion in another civilization. Ugh. Perhaps tithes? That could give us some money. Ceremonial burial, I would think, or tithe. I'm going to go with tithe. For some more money. And shrines provide +1 happiness within 3 followers. Cathedral. I didn't want cathedrals, I assume, or monasteries. Though religious communities also can be quite good, don't get me wrong, but +1 faith, +1 culture, +1 happiness, 1 great work of art slot. +2 faith, +2 culture, more wine. We have our wine and incense thing. But, of course, we are not going to be called Buddhism, we're going to go called... Well, we could call ourselves Betaism. After the Beta plan. Or we could just be calling ourselves sailing, but our thing isn't really about sailing. And monasteries, what the Vikings raided a lot. We're going to call ourselves Betaism, and we found a religion. And this is our new religion, alright then. We have sailed way too much into Polynesian territory. I kind of want to get out of here. Yes, we have a religion. It is not the religion I really originally would have enjoyed to get. To be honest. I just love pagodas. It's just the way it is. So who has pagodas then? Maybe build university schools and research. Ooh, Reformation. That's a nice one from Hinduism. And +2 gold for each city following this religion. Church property. That's Betaism. Wow! Catholicism have both taken mosque. Used to fight mosque and each following. Wait a second. Who has the pagodas? Oh, here I'm overlooking it. Hinduism. Darn, Hinduism, but this I don't like, but that is really good. May build universities, public schools, and research labs with faith. That is quite nice. So, sorry, religion overview. Your religion, remind me later. No, I want to purchase immediately a monastery when we can. The fact that the monastery is still available, and seeing we have here a lot of incense and wine tiles free, and here we have 2 wine tiles, and there we're going to have a wine tile, it's quite alright. But the problem with that particular build, I think, is that you can't rely on every city to have wine and incense, so I think it's a little less. The Golden Age is done for us, very good. It is not something I tend to focus on unless I have a culture that really works well with it. Well, so extreme happiness, but we shouldn't be too unhappy. Trying to still find English.
以下の件についてご賛同いただければ誠にありがたく存じ上げまする。
Nope. Declaration of friendship in order to get all the money. But I don't need horses. No. What was the original deal then? Horses to Kamehameha ended. Horses to Kamehameha ended. Oh yeah, that is mostly, well, the horses we have again.
Baguio.
Baguio, would you give me free gold for free horses?
Aparantoyan aliliron kitolawan ulun.
I don't use that many horses in general, and well, that gives us a little bit more trade. Get some gold income. But we have then apparently an extra wine. We are receiving cocoa. Apparently that's the way to pronounce it, as I was told from... apparently you swallow the A. I was told by Emperor Dave that that's the way to pronounce it, but yeah. I would say cacao. But that is the real Dutch way to pronounce it. Cacao, you write it differently though, don't get me wrong. But that is more or less the stuff you need to make chocolate. But who were we then trading with? That we have all of a sudden extra wine. Diplomatic overview. Global your relationships. Nobody has an extra strategic resource or a luxury resource. Well, if we're sitting on the wine and not doing anything with it. Oh, but now we all of a sudden have the gold for it. Alright. You all of a sudden had more income, and thus we could make the deal proper. 7 gold a turn for our wine, and now we're getting quite a bit of thing in the avid income, and that means that we can actually build, I think, buy a settler. 2 gold off. That is always so annoying. Oh well, I guess then we need to decide where to build our next city, and I think that was going to be built here, wasn't it? Straight from Copenhagen, or was it one lower? Yeah, but I think it's going to have gone one up. 1, 2, 3. Then we have all the jungle tiles in it. So here, so we need a road 1 tuppy, please. Thank you. Our cities are going to be a little cramped together, but that is because, well, we have Carthago completely in the way. That is not what we want. I constantly forget that we have 5 movements because we have the Great Lighthouse. I should stop doing that. Sorry, but we're not gonna give it away just money, certainly because we're just about to buy something. This will incredibly increase the power of our empire. Voila, there is a settler bought, and we are building a settler as well. Ooh, in this episode, we are going to increase our empire size incredibly. We can't sail down here because we are stuck behind. You have the Great Pyramid in the water. That is hilarious. Okay. What is actually the building site for the Hanging Guardian? That is. Alright. Suleiman, are you building that? Not that I can see. Well, our settler is going to settle over here. This one, at least, this one. The other one is going to settle over there. Don't get me wrong, I have forgotten. My memory isn't that bad, come on. In fact, it's rather good. Okay, so I'm going to sail all the way up here again. See if I can find the passageway to Japan and the Ottomans. No more friends with Polynesia. We can't have that. We'll renew that, if at least they want to. An excellent idea. Alright. And with the fact that we held off Carthago so long, we have gotten a great peace deal. 8 gold a turn, plus extra happiness. Very good. Well, you're going to build a road. Are we going to build for the bananas? That is definitely. So we're going to make a coastal road. And if you're saying, no, don't destroy the jungle. Yes, we're going to destroy the jungle from this banana tile. Because if we build a plantation there, it will be a much better tile. It will give so much food later on. Like, I think 5 or so. And perhaps even 6.
What is drama but life with the dull bits cut out?
I don't know, Alfred Hitchcock. You said it. Nammy. And because of that, I think we need to start improving this tile as well. It's too bad that we have to remove the jungle here, but all we have to do is something. Kaupang. That doesn't sound very Danish to me. I almost want to rename it to, for instance, Bornholm, which I know is a Danish name. Yeah, you will never be able to build that type of thing. We have... This will give us more food income from the bananas. I think this might be the right way to go. Do this. And the first 4 cities done, we will have...
I think that if ever a mortal heard the word of God, it would be in a garden at the cool of the day.
Aye. Let me see here. We can build a temple. Yes, we would like to build a temple. And a Writers Guild. First a Writers Guild. Go into temple then for more faith. And we might just go for the Oracle. National Epic won't go away, but the Oracle is something that might go away. So let's do it like this for now at least. But the Writers Guild will be good, because we do want more great people. We haven't got a single one of them yet. And see, our income for so early game is really good because of that frickin' peace deal. So yeah, I think we've done well. There are 2 barbarian ships around here. Okay, well, RLs can have some practice then. Too bad I don't get experience for it as a city. Like, hey, we know how to shoot at frickin' barbarian boats. The cities we like to visit the most. Only Istanbul and Honolulu have currently tourism. Alright. That can happen. But it won't be for much longer, I can tell you. Well, actually, it will probably be quite a bit longer, but... There we go. We have a settler. Let's get over here. Our golden age has already ended. That felt rather short. Peace treaty with Dido has ended. But still, our income is decent. And with the founding of our 4th city, I say we're going to end the episode. Ribba is there, and well, we are going to change the production, of course, don't get me wrong. The production, also here a granary, I would say. Oh, that's deer and wheat. I thought that bisons also were included. Then probably here we're not going to do that, but going for a shrine first. But I hope you enjoyed. We have now 4 cities. We have increased our empire size quite a bit. And hopefully we can grow forward. We're quite an economic power currently, and perhaps we should live off that and use that to perhaps increase our military, because the peace treaty is also ended, and what have you not. We'll have to think about that. But that's all for the next episode. I'll say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.